Hi, I'm Eddie Brochin. This week, myself and the members of the HTS Pro staff are talking turkey, because we've got spring fever. Now let's go right to the action. After an exhausting 3.5-hour drive, I finally arrived at my dad's house in southern Indiana for my first turkey hunt of the season. How you doing, Dad?
Hey, Ed.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good to see you. Thanks for having me down.
Well, glad you're here.
Been seeing any birds pop?
Yeah, I've been seeing several birds, hearing them gobbling in the mornings, and early in the mornings, and
Yeah.
strutting out in the pastures on the back here.
Okay, well good. So you've been seeing some birds back here in this open pasture, Dad?
Yeah, they usually come out of the woods and come out across the field here, back through the trees, across the back of the other field there in the mornings, and then usually again late evenings they'll come out again. I've been seeing a couple of toms strutting on the old road bed back there just at the top of the hill.
Remember this old oak tree, Pop? I can't remember how many countless limits of squirrels I shot out of that old oak tree.
Yeah, been around a long time, Ed. It's supposed to be about 300 years old, according to the forestry people.
Wow.
It's yeah, it's been sitting there since what, 1700 and something, I guess.
Wow.
Big old tree, Ed. Oh.
After consulting with my dad, it was time to set up for the hunt. Let's go kill us a bird. Well, after 2 hours of patience and calming, I decided to move to a different spot. I decided to set up against an old maple tree, but I felt like I needed to build a blind to further conceal my silhouette. We could try a new spot. They weren't coming out to the field in the afternoon, so we moved into the old maple tree stand. Behind here, I'm going to use the backdrop of this tree here and try to hide my silhouette. Get a shot off with the open curve. Now I know why I like to self-film so many of my hunts. There's nothing worse than a fidgety, noisy cameraman. Well, guys, So far we've been out here about 4 hours, and we've not seen one turkey. I've never had a whole lot of experience calling them in the afternoon here in Indiana anyway. So we're gonna come back out in the morning, try again. Folks, I got rained out the following morning, but good thing that Josh Stoner and his friend Bubba were having much better luck than I was. They were hunting about 120 miles north of me. The conditions were favorable. The toms were gobbling and a-strutting. So let's get into that hunt right now.
I'd always been interested in turkey hunting and never really had the opportunity to go until Josh called me one evening and asked me if I was interested, and we went the next morning. It was about the second day of the season. We were a little late getting into the woods that morning, but about the time we sat down, we had birds gobbling. They were at a pretty good distance, about 500 to 600 yards away.
Shoot again.
I miss it?
Yeah. Don't move. Stop right there. There's two jigs coming right there. Right there to the right. Get your gun up. again, shoot again, shoot again.
I miss it?
Yeah.
Luckily, after the second shot, one of the jakes shot gobbled off to the right, and Josh was able to call him in.
Take him. Hold on, wait till he sticks his head up. Wait for him to go. Back one. Yeah, shoot him. God, right there, right there.
I really had no idea how much fun turkey hunting is. I had a great time. Josh did a fantastic job calling those birds in from such a long distance, and I will definitely be back next year to get that time that I missed.
It's about 4 after 8 in the evening. Josh and I are heading out to some property that we have permission to hunt. We're gonna try to roost a bird. If we can get one roosted tonight, hopefully be able to move in on it in the morning and have some success. We'll see what happens. Tell you what, it's getting awful late. Instead of trying to set up on this bird, sounds like he's about 150, 200 yards that way, so I think we're probably just gonna let him be and set up on him in the morning. There's a couple of pipelines over there, so he should be roosted just inside the main woods over there on the north side of the pipeline, so hopefully he'll be there in the morning. He should be either on roost right now or getting ready to get in it. So I think we're gonna go this way and see if we hear another one back this way in case this one doesn't work out this morning or in the morning.
The following morning, Josh and Matt readied the last of their gear and headed out for their hunt.
I'm uncomfortable. Not very comfortable sitting right here. I keep sticking my hand on those daggone green things that stick in.
We got up to the pipeline, we heard 3 birds gobble. Sounded like a good tom and 2 jakes. So we went ahead and set up, and we were gonna try and do a double. I had Matt sitting next to me with the camera in between us. And started calling, and we had just the one bird answered us almost every time.
Apparently, hunter's greed had set in, and both hunters took up their guns and left the camera to man itself in hopes of a double. Well, after realizing that only one bird was coming in, Josh Flint Stoner decided to take the safety off and pull the trigger.
As you've probably seen, we've been guiding the first couple days, so me and Matt decided to come out this morning ourselves and try and get on some birds. We were going to try and do a double. We set up on the cornfield this morning and heard nothing gobble, so we worked all the way back here and we heard 3 birds over here gobble. So, but he was in that high grass that he come by first, and all we could see was his head, and I don't think he could see the decoys because they were in a little swell there. And then when he come around, he come back up. And
Yeah.
we were going to try and do a double, but we could hear the other birds, but he was in full strut right there. I figured he'd get close enough to them decoys and would figure out something was wrong. So
It's still early in the season, so I got time to get something. So this is what, the 3rd bird you've called in this year?
yeah, it's only the 3rd day of the season.
So
So
good deal.
Well, there's no doubt that Josh Stoner is one of the top turkey guides here in the U.S. If you're looking to book a hunt with him, please look us up at ultimateoutdoorstv.com. Now, the last time I was out with Josh Stoner, I was able to capture some of his work on tape. But let me tell you, it was pouring down rain. But that didn't stop him from guiding his client, Scott Smith, to great success with a bow and arrow.
I was waiting for a good shot.
See him hammer that beam over. I got that. He tacked it, didn't he?
He stepped behind that hand and I couldn't.
Well, let's go see if we can find him. I watched him go across the field over there.
well, that's awesome, man. We'll get him tagged up. Guys, I sure do appreciate it. Get him to the taxidermist.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
man. That was
buddy.
awesome.
That's a good deal.
It's a shame I'm gonna have to go home empty-handed one more season. But I've got a plan for the fall season, ladies and gentlemen. I want to introduce you to our newest HTS Pro Team member. His name is Radar. He's 5.5 weeks old right now, and he already weighs 4 pounds. So by this fall, we should, in theory anyway, be able to take a tom turkey, okay? So that's the plan. And I'm gonna fly Radar here, nicknamed the Goose, on also Canada geese. Chase, what do you think about that?
Well, Goose, when you grow up, you can be my wingman.
No, Maverick, you can be mine.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to figure out that this fall. I'm Eddie Brochin. Thanks for watching this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next week.